Magic: The Gathering, Duels of the Planeswalkers has become a yearly franchise, and with the recent success of Blizzard's Hearthstone, they've attempted to step up their game with Magic 2015 by allowing players the much desired ability to finally create their own decks. After a brief tutorial, you're able to pick a starting deck and begin the campaign. From there, you're able to unlock booster packs after defeating opponents, allowing further customization of your decks. If you don't feel like endlessly grinding the single player, you're also able to purchase additional cards via microtransactions, and collecting every card will run you about $50. If you factor in the initial cost of the game, Magic 2015 will run you about the same as a full-price AAA title. There are nearly 300 unique cards to choose from, or close to 1,000 if you include duplicates, allowing for a multitude of options when it comes to crafting your deck. You're also able to adjust the amount of land in your deck for the first time, which is recommended as leaving it up to the game to do this automatically isn't ideal, often assigning lands with no rhyme or reasoning behind it, such as giving you mountains in a blue deck. In fact, the AI in general is greatly diminished in this installment, as it will often tap the wrong lands by default if you're not careful enough to use the toggle key, such as tapping all of your swamps for colorless mana instead of any other lands you may have available. The campaign features a bit of a narrative where one of the Planeswalkers, Garruk Wildspeaker, has gone rogue and has been hunting down other Planeswalkers. It's your job to track him down and stop him. The campaign story is nothing extraordinary, and chances are you've purchased the game to play with your friends. The multiplayer allows for you to use your crafted deck against your friends, as well as other players online. Unfortunately, it's been stripped down from previous games of the series, featuring a lot less game types. Two-Headed Giant, Archenemy, and Sealed Deck have all been removed, with the only option being a one-on-one duel or free-for-all. The user interface is also completely unintuitive, as there's no lobby for multiplayer matches. Once the game is concluded, you're forced to exit to the main menu, where you'll have to jump through a few separate menus in order to change your currently equipped deck, or to host another game. Also, a search function would be a welcome addition for the deck builder, as it can sometimes be a little tedious searching for the cards that you want. This isn't the only area of the game that is lacking in content, as a single-player challenge mode has been removed as well. There are also a lot of cards that are only available in the single-player campaign, and inaccessible when it comes to crafting your deck. One could say this is a result of balancing issues, but the game has definitely been designed from the ground up to cater towards microtransactions. I wouldn't mind spending money for constant DLC card packs and additions if the game was self-contained like Hearthstone, but the fact that it's simply a yearly release that will only be supported for a limited time makes it feel somewhat pointless. Magic 2015 also has quite a few bugs and glitches. I found that I was unable to change my resolution to 1920 by 1080 without going in and manually editing the config file in WordPad. I've also experienced quite a few freezes in the multiplayer where the timer will disappear, forcing us to leave the game. Not only that, but it does randomly crash to the desktop as well. Ultimately, Magic 2015 is one step forward and two steps back. It's enjoyable if you're a fan of Magic: The Gathering. The deck creation tool is a much welcomed addition, however microtransactions, an unintuitive interface, bugs, and a lack of features in general holds it back. While the initial game provides a great base to build on, chances are the DLC will be aimed at making as much money as possible from the consumer, before repeating the same formula with Magic 2016.